Before I go, I want to make a video about my life and how did it get to this point. I mean, not wanting to live anymore. Not live, because I never live. Breathe. And I wrote down in my book, asking gods, the angels, cosmos, the ethers, everybody, what is the point of breathing if I am not living? That's something to ask yourself deep within, because of what this world has become. This world's not love. It's a lot of evil things in this world. And I never lived. Never. I can't never say I lived. Any pictures that you see now and before then, it wasn't me living. It was me hiding behind a mask of what I was feeling, the pain I was feeling inside. That's why I was a drunk. I don't drink anymore. I stopped drinking a long time ago. After I had healed my childhood trauma and the things I went through, like I said, I never lived. Can nobody say, yeah, she lived a great life? Can nobody say that? Not one soul on this earth can say, yeah, she lived a great life. Darshell Johnson, she can say the same thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Freeman, she never, like, you know what I'm saying? She went through so much shit. I told her about my life. Not everything, but she already know how grimy the Freemans are. How corrupt, dysfunction. It's a very dysfunctional family, you know? They do anything for greed, for money. They would kill you. They put insurance on you. See you spiraling down, destroying your own life. Instead of getting you help, they watch you. I know I got this feeling deep within, knowing that they paid somebody to murder Daryl. Daryl had a whole life ahead of him. I know they paid somebody to poison him. They used his weakness, which was alcohol, instead of giving him some help, instead of holding that man's hand to get him some help. Instead, they put insurance, life insurance on him so they can collect the money. That money was temporary. Again, you cannot take nothing with you but love in your heart, forgiveness. So when I do commit suicide tonight, I don't have any resentment in my heart. I'm going to die with a broken heart. And I'm going to get to that in a minute, why I'm dying with a broken heart. Like I said, I never lived. Never lived. And I was so caring about everybody else to where I forgot about myself. And everybody in the process forgot about me as well. Everybody who was in my life, they abused me, manipulated me, just made sure I was down, molested me. I've been through it all. Like I said, I never lived. I got so many dreams and desires of the things I wanted to do, but instead, it's the people who I had in my life. And even when I walked away from everybody, I mean, y'all talking about everybody, even the love of my life, which is Ebony. I walked away from everybody. And the things I experienced walking away from her, it was all a healing growth. That's what I could say. It was all about healing and growth for me. The dreams, prophetic dreams, the vivid dreams I was having. It was unbelievable. I'm gonna start with the Freemans first. So the Freemans, 18954 Harlow, Detroit, Michigan, 7 Mile. I never had a childhood because I was raped in my asshole by Eric, my mom's nephew, Giza's son. Her real name is Carol. I was molested numerous times, so many times by Boom, my mom, Suki friend. I was babysitting his daughter, and I was asleep. He came in and forced himself into me. There's nothing I can do because of the trauma I experienced with Gladys and Dale. So when Dale raped Gladys, that's her story to tell. But it caused me to grow up with PTSD. I fought the men in the family as well, defending myself. No one ever stood up for me. No one ever fought for me. No one ever loved me unconditionally the way I loved them. I had still gave and visited them. In 2010, I went through it all, man. My childhood was not, there was no love. There was no love. But yet, it was a household full of 10. My mom, she had 2 of her own, Boom and Wawa. And she adopted 8 of us. That's 10. After I went off to college in Northern California, in Ridgecrest, I went to a JC school to play basketball. I felt abandoned. Like I said, there was no love given in the first place. I was beaten with a stitcher cord numerous times. My bottom teeth is messed up from Sharon poking me with a broom while I was underneath the bed, and the broom went straight to my back of my throat. Messed up my bottom row of teeth. The abuse in that household was unprofiled, unrealistic. Y'all think Antoine Fisher was something, getting beat with a wet towel? Nah, that ain't nothing compared to what I went through. Slaps in your face, slaps when you sleeping. As a child, you sleep. I'm asleep. You getting slapped in my face while I'm asleep as a child. That's not love. That's not love at all. Just to wash some dishes that your son had messed up. Your son, Sharon's son, came in the house after me and Jay cleaned up the kitchen in the bathroom. They done this repeatedly. They had come in the house late, high, drunk. We cleaned up the kitchen and everything. Pine saw it down and everything. And you know what they did? They ain't clean up behind themselves. My mom, she ain't whooped their ass for it. Nope, she beat on me and Jelly. Gladys ran away from home because of the torture she was going through in that house. Patrick as well. Patrick Jerome Freeman. Boston Durrell, they were spoiled. So they didn't go through any trauma. Durrell went through trauma when we grew up. He got beaten on by Wawa. He tried to hang himself in the basement. My mom caught him, and she stopped him. And then a month later, he passed away from alcohol poisoning. That shit tore me into pieces. I didn't feel anything. Ebony, she tried to help me as far as like she got me a ticket to go back home. That's about it, I would say. She didn't, walk me through any grievance steps or anything like that. This was in 2021. So you can see why I never wanted to go visit them, or when Boom asked me to move back when my mom passed away, that was the most definitely no. He don't know this, but his own mom told me not to ever move back to Detroit. She said, whatever you do, don't ever move back to Detroit. And then she also said she wanted me to learn forgiveness. On this period of being alone, not really alone because I didn't feel alone, but being by myself, I was able to forgive everybody. But yeah, people still came up against me for every reason. Like I said, for greed, or I don't know. But I had a lot of dreams of what was going on behind my back. And that's why they say, don't lean on your own knowing. But yet, what choice do we have? So I grew up with nothing. I didn't have birthday parties. I didn't have Christmas. Halloween, one-time celebration. I sent my mom money over and over when I was with Ashley. I gave and gave and gave to that family, man. I thought I could go get out here on my own and love somebody else unconditionally, and that's what I did. But yet she ripped my heart out in front of me as well. She played with my emotions. Verbally abusive. Yeah, I'm talking about Ebony. So yeah, I went through a lot. So can nobody say I lived a good life? I lived a horrible life. Horrible. Yet only thing I wanted to do is be loved unconditionally. Travel. Travel the world. Try different culture foods. Opening my own juice bar. I got written all down here. So when I say I was molested, it started with Sharon first. And it made a lot of sense of the abuse because of the abuse she went through as a kid. I didn't even know until Jody told me. Ashley is her name. 2 E's. I always wanted to be a fireman, electrician, and I wanted to work in some type of just be a service to the humanity. But every time I help people out, they stab me in my back. They mock me, make fun of me. I didn't have the best education. Nope. After I graduated from high school, I started teaching myself. Went off to college, started learning on my own, teaching myself things. But when Daryl died, shit fucked me up. And then when my mom died, I had prayed for discernment and was granted that gift to be able to see everything that was going on behind my back. I was thankful for sure. I didn't have a loving life. Was nothing love. There was no love. Only love that was given was from me. I told Ebony about my childhood, the trauma I went through, the abuse, the verbal abuse. My biological mother, she did nothing to me. When she met me, that woman loved me. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. She hugged me, was happy to finally, like, you know what I'm saying? She cried to me and told me that she was sorry, but I told her it wasn't her fault because it wasn't. If you ask me, it's the state fault. Michigan State. That's what I believe. So, and Keisha and Shantae, they was jealous, two jealous sisters I had. Evil sisters as well. They will take her checks from her and let her live with them, and then throw her out the house. They was just cruel. Then dump her into like institutions and stuff like that, just so they can take her checks. Cruel. Very cruel. My biological family, no love from them as well. They don't even know what love is. I don't know what they've been through, but when I try to talk to them about their childhood, they stuck together. I had nobody. So it's not like, you know, I can say I had a sister who protected me. No, I had nobody. But like I said, I told Ebony everything, left a few things out because it was in my spirit to leave some things out. Me doing that, it just gave Ebony the leeway to do however she wanted to treat me. However, her mom called me retarded when I went to go visit them in Florida. She called me retarded. I done nothing to this lady. Don't know her from a can of paint. She just called me retarded in the front seat of her daughter's car. Ebony was sitting in the back seat. Maya was sitting in the middle, and I was sitting behind her mom. And she called me retarded because I was amazed how beautiful and green it was. Never been in Florida before. When I went out there to visit, they kept me in the house, like the black sheep everybody do, right? Ebony take me out. I helped paint Ebony's room. I helped the mom paint the other room, and was still mistreated. I felt like within my soul, my spirit, someone was telling me she was lying about Monica, because it doesn't make any sense. You only talk to this best friend only at work. When Monica called this one time, it was me, Jose, and Ebony in the kitchen. She goes to take the phone in the room and whisper, "I love you too." That's how I knew my intuition was right. Every time I talked to Ebony about intuition, she was like, "Get on with that intuition stuff, man. I'm so tired of hearing about that. Your intuition. Okay. When I was with Ebony, I experienced a lot of fucking shit. As far as feeling sick every time I went to work. And I was working for Catalent at the time. I felt sick. She made the food. She didn't want me to cook. She didn't want me to cook nothing. She didn't even want me to make a sandwich. You know? I'm not familiar with voodoo, but watching Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the, you know what I'm saying, different stuff, and then reading about it, I know voodoo was done on me. When Ebony came back from visiting Florida, she came back with her niece entity on her. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was like, "Why you looking like your niece, though? You look just like your niece." Then I asked her, I said, "What you making? It smells good." She said, "Don't worry, I'm not poisoning you. You done told on yourself. You told on yourself." I didn't say anything about poison. I just asked you what you put in it, what you making. And you said, "Don't worry, it's not poison." Okay. I was made fun of by the basketball team that she played on. I was made the fool. Kiki approached me about Ebony and I in April of last year, 2022. And I was like, yeah, that's my girl. Yeah, I love her. She's like, okay, bet it up. Y'all look real good together. That was straight sarcasm, but I didn't know that because my heart was all about Ebony. That's all I wanted. That's all I was, you know what I mean? Like, when you in love, it's different. You don't think about nothing else. I only had to ask for her. Yeah, people came to me and, you know, flirted and all that stuff, but I still went home to her. Didn't cheat on her, never cheated on her. Even when I went to this party and I went to like a kickback, and they try to, and then look, supposedly these dudes is related, and the girlfriend, whatever the case may be, they live in like Chula Vista area, some shit. But even when a dude was trying to get with me, hook up with me, you know what I did? I cried. I was crying my fucking eyeballs out because I was crying and I was telling him that I was in love and I can't do anything with them. He's like, man, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, but just have fun right now. I'm like, no, man, I'm in love, bro. I can't do this. I gotta go home. I'm in love. And he was like, man, we can take you home in the morning. No, I need to go now. They didn't take me home now. They took me home in the morning, but nothing ever happened. Nothing. Besides fucking cocaine. And the cocaine, for some reason, drugs don't affect me. Besides weed. Drugs don't do nothing to me. I don't know why. Why I can't get high for drugs. But I don't know. I don't feel high at all. Even when I did it with the Brits in Ridgecrest, California. Party with the British people, the Australians. Yeah. Never got high. I'm like, how this supposed to work? They're like, maybe you're not doing enough. Did it. Damn, they did a whole bag. You know what happened? Nothing. I didn't get high. Nothing. I went straight to fucking sleep. You make it make sense. So I don't know what type of blood I got. I don't know. But yeah. It just makes me think back to where, like, we're all here on a soul mission, and then nobody even think about that. Everybody's so based on material gain, hurting people for material gain. That material gain is going to always be here, but your soul is not. Your vessel will be here, but your soul is not. When your soul leave your vessel, what you gonna do? Stop the angels from taking you away? Because of all the material gain you had gotten? And all the hurt and pain that you has caused to get this material gain? You make it make sense. So when I had left Ebony August of 2022, she was showing me all types of red flags not to deal with her. Even though I was so much in love with her, I was picking my heart and not logic. The logic thing is, I was being lied to by her. She'll wake up in the morning, take her phone to the bathroom, and text whoever in the morning. I was being used and manipulated, sexually abused, emotionally abused by her. That girl had no love for me at all. None. So when Kiki approached me in April, it made all perfect sense. So when I left Ebony in August and told her, and the only reason why I left her because I prayed for discernment in August, when my mom, Sharon K. Freeman, passed away, I had gained that enlightenment, discernment. So when I saw Ebony, and the first thing that this woman said to me when I got back from Detroit to San Diego, when she saw my face with her own two eyes, she saw my face, the first thing she said to me was, "Hey nigga, you ain't get my fucking text? No hi, no how was it, no hug, no nothing." Abuse. I said, wow. There was nothing in me to argue with her, to fight with her about anything. I said, it's over. I'm out. She said, okay. It was like a sarcasm, okay. So I went out into the mountains, crying my eyeballs out, screaming. I passed out in the back seat of my 2010 Dodge Charger. I passed out. I felt somebody hit me in the back of my back when I passed out, like boom. I woke up like on everything, and I could show y'all exactly where it was at. It was by the Sequan casino. With all my stuff packed in my car, everything. I passed out. Right when that had happened, I woke up like that. I saw 444. On my phone. 4:44 p.m. I said, wow. You know, and be grateful. That was the only thing I had left, was to be grateful. When I also was with Ebony, I was walking in the hallway, and I told Ebony, I can't feel my legs. Like, what the fuck? I can't feel my legs. I fell down. I was like, Ebony, stop. I'm not playing. I can't feel my legs. She started shaking my legs like, you lying. Like, with this grin, smile on her face. I'm like, I'm dead ass serious. I cannot feel my fucking legs. And then I end up going even all the way back to where I couldn't feel nothing but my goddamn mouth gapping off and my neck. That's it. I had nothing in me to move. When I was with Ebony, Appreciate, I was having dreams. A lot of fucking dreams. She don't know this, because every time I try to talk to her about my dreams, oh, get on with that, man. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. Okay. Okay. All right. Just a dream. So I let it go. For her. Not for myself. Not for my intuition. Not for my safety. So this is why I had to walk away to love on self. I had to walk away from somebody who I was deeply in love with to work on self, to heal from everything. Childhood trauma, the shit I went through. I saw 3 psychologists, 3 counselors. They all had diagnosed me with the same exact thing. You had PTSD, childhood trauma, abuse. All 3 of them diagnosed me. They don't know each other. They ain't dig it to my record like the San Diego police did. They all diagnosed me with the same thing. Childhood trauma, PTSD. So when I had opened up to Ebony by telling her about my life, the things I went through, I wasn't telling her to take abuse of that information and to manipulate me. I wanted her to know how strong and why I'm the person I am today. Why I believe in helping people. I had literally told this girl, I said, so if you saw a 17-year-old out on the road, on the side of the road, flagging for help, you want to stop and help her? She said no. I said, wow, that shit fucking hurt my fucking heart. Because I would believe that I am being protected and doing a good thing. So why would I go out in fear to help somebody? That makes no sense. So when I told Ebony the things I was experiencing while being with her, she brushed it off. She brushed it off. Manipulated me. This is why I watch tarot, because tarot gives me confirmation of the things I'm experiencing, the things I've gone through, the dreams. Can no pastor say, hey, you had a dream, the reason why you had this dream? Can no pastor say that? Can no pastor say, oh, the reason why you dreamed 444 all the way down? Can nobody give me answers like that? Tarot is actually good, not bad. A lot of tarot readers is not good. They carry dark energy. You have to use your own discernment. Put the pieces where they fit. If it does not resonate with you, let it go. That is what I do. I don't hold on to none of this shit. I let it go. Because there's 24 hours in a day. 7 days a week. When it comes down to watching tarot, if you don't use your own discernment, that shit will mess you up. Please take that advice. I am a Cancer, July 12, 1988. I'm a life path number 9. Look it up on the video. I have a lot on my phone that was saved with a life path number 9, what's their purpose and how to align yourself up with the universe. I had a dream that Ebony, her mom, Teresa, her sister was at my granny house in Detroit, Michigan. Ebony said she never been to Detroit. So y'all put the pieces where they fit. When I walked away from Ebony, I slept at the beach, Ocean Beach. And when I had slept at Ocean Beach, I had a dream that I was at my granny's house, throwing and coughing up blood. Just blood. I mean, it was all blood. I'm crawling on 4s, trying to blood, all blood. Ebony's sister, Sharika, was on my granny's couch in the devil's form. Her mom, Teresa, was standing in front of Ebony, with her arms crossed on a chair like this. And Ebony was sitting at the dining room, at my granny's dining room table, with her hand like this. That's what I experienced. Ebony tried to get up to help me. Her mom said no, because I walked away. There's so many symbolic messages in that dream. For one, my granny is my protector, and my spirit guide, and my angel. And I believe that the reason why is because she told my biological mother, Rebecca Ann Jackson, that she will always protect me. And I think that's why. My granny told me this when I was a little girl. She said she know my mama. She's like, I know your mother. She be over here sometimes, and like in the area where my granny lived at. She said that to my granny. Told me that. She said, I told her I would always protect you, and I think that's why my granny, and why that happened at her house. My granny was helping me to clear my system from Ebony and the dark shit they did to me. Then I had another dream that Ebony, my angels, look, I'm literally sleeping right next to Ebony in a room. Knocked out, my body gone. But it's like my soul was taken from my body. And this angel was showing me the things that was happening behind my back. The threesome Ebony was happening. Or some girl with dreads. I don't know anybody besides her best friends and Kiki. The threesomes. And I told Ebony about it. You know what she said? You know what she said? She said, man, get on with that, man. That's just a dream. Okay. So then I had another dream. I had a dream to walk away. They were showing me in my dream that Ebony was in cahoots with somebody else to destroy me. I don't know why, but hey, I let it go. I told Ebony about it. Man, that's just a dream. She sat on the toilet, closed the door on me. On my face. And it's okay. She is forgiven for sure. So while I was separated from Ebony, I had that blood dream. Then I moved to Las Vegas. But before I had moved to Las Vegas, Kiki saw me at Ocean Beach. She was sitting in a truck. She don't know that I saw her, but I know that she saw me. I believe strongly, intuitively, know that she sent this black guy who drives a red Toyota to follow me all the way to my gym, to Planet Fitness, my home gym. This black guy sat behind me, parked in the stall behind me, and was watching me. Then he wanted to know what I was doing in my car. So he pulls up on the side of me. So I had my book, and the name of the book is called Earth Angels. Look into my history with Amazon. I ordered it. It says Earth Angels. I was like this, and then I was looking at him. He looked at me. He was like, oh shit. Yep. Then I was being gang stalked by the people on the basketball team. Purple, Latrice. She's a celebrity. She's involved in it. She was following me. And whoever else who they had hired to follow me. Then I got in contact. I had went to a holiday party in December. And it was strange because first, I didn't add myself to this group. 2, I don't know who added me, but I knew my phone was hacked. The phone I'm talking to y'all on right now. And 3, this girl named Raquel Hannah. She said she a witch. I didn't believe it. But as I go on this self-love, self-journey and start to learn a lot of things, witches does exist. Look into the book of Enoch. Magic does exist. I didn't believe it did, but it do. No wonder why that movie is stuck in my head. And if you believe in magic. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's from the center of your heart. So anyways, but when magic is done in a wrongful way, people's lives, things happen. Another thing too is, Also, again, Raquel Hannah. So me and her, we were talking. We met up. We talked. She told me about her childhood, how her mom was abusive and a narcissist. Raquel turned around and did the same thing to me that she had went through with her ex-partners. Me and Raquel was not dating. Nothing. Literally nothing. I told her I was sleeping in my car. It was a 2010 Dodge Charger. I told her I was sleeping in my car. And that she suggested I move to Vegas. So I ended up moving to Vegas, but I gave her all my things because I had a storage out here in San Diego and I didn't know where to put my stuff. I didn't know who to give it to. It couldn't come with me because my car was already full. I had a whole bedroom. So I had 34 pairs of shoes, family, sentimental things that was very valued to me. She has it all, and she had gave it to Kiki and Ebony. And from there, when I asked her for my stuff back, she said, you need to get help. By me asking her for my stuff back, her response was, you need to seek therapy. But she's a life coach. Make it make sense. Then I met this guy working with Quick. He told me there's a lot of nice things on this app that they had created. And they sold all my stuff. And the rest they threw it away. Yeah. So, what life did I have? Besides all the abuse, I didn't have no life. Everybody made sure that I wasn't able to live, to do for myself. I got stopped everywhere. So when I came back to San Diego, this white lady followed me to Walmart, not Fletcher Walmart, but to Walmart in Claremont. And she said, hey, they don't want you here, you know. She has Texas plates. I said, who is they? The people. They don't want you here. They're gang stalking you and following me too. They do the same thing you did to me too. That's not true. You part of it. So don't lie. She drives a gold van, a gold Chrysler van with Texas plates. So she was lying. She tried to say, oh, I'm a life path number 9. I'm psychic. Are you psychic? Like she was just so annoying. I couldn't deal with it. She's like, you know what? You're not retarded. I don't know why would they say you're retarded. That's how I knew she told on herself. Talk about makeup and stuff like that and tell me that I look like Whoopi Goldberg and all this shit. I'm trying to figure out what that got to do with you following me and gang stalking me. But okay. Hacked my phone. They done everything in their power to stop me from progressing in life. For really wanting true love. For greed or for whatever the reason. They did that. I have videos of this lady, this black shirt lady was following me at AutoZone. I have videos of San Diego police following me. I don't know Kiki, she's involved with that as well. So, me living this life, me going through all this, for everybody to come up against me and destroy me in the best way possible they can, to back me up to a corner to where I can provide for myself. Like I said in a short video, y'all win. Most definitely y'all win. I don't have no reason to live, to breathe anymore at all. So I just want to say, this video fine, whoever, at least everybody know the truth and not the lies. All right, everybody stay blessed and stay up.